Alright, welcome to Live Wire. I'm Eugene, and in today's stream, I'm doing something unusual for me. I just pick up this Akai MPC Live III from a music store, and I'm about to unbox it and set it up. And check this out. You might know from my other videos and streams. Welcome to Live Wire. I'm Eugene, and in today's stream, you know that I am an avid user of the Akai MPC One Plus. Did a lot of beats with it, a lot of jams. I love it to bits. So I decided to upgrade to a better, the newer and hopefully better version of it, which is the brand new MPC Live III. Yeah, I'm all excited. I hope you too. Hope there's gonna be some useful information for you as well. So yeah, I guess let's just go ahead, right? I never did an unboxing video before, and I'm not even sure I'm ever gonna be doing this again. Not really my style of video, but you know, can try things out, right? So let's see what's under the hood here. All right. Okay, what I got here? Got some information cards and a cloth, probably to, clean the screen, I guess. We had MPC package download instructions. Yeah, I had this with my MPC One as well. So, okay, quick start guide. I'll keep it here. So, who knows? Important safety instructions. Yeah, they have to put them in the package, but I hope I'm competent enough to handle it safely. Who knows? All right, let's pull it out first. Here, a lot of paper and less plastic. I like that. Okay, this is the power cable with a Mickey Mouse end. Let's see. And yeah, Mickey Mouse. Not sure if all the plastic bags here are necessary, but it is what it is. Everyone makes this, or almost everyone. And on the other side, I guess it's probably the power supply. And yes, it is. It's roughly the same size as the One Plus. I have to label this later because I've got a lot of different power supplies here and easy to mix up. So if you have this label printer or just stickers that you can write on, I really recommend to do that, because as your gear arsenal grows, so does the confusion with all the power supplies. All right, let's connect this and put it on the side. Okay, anything else? Nope. Okay, so let's pull this out. All right, there's an USB cable underneath. All right. Put it here beside. Put this away. Anything else here? Nope. All right. Putting this away. So there's a USB cable, USB-C, and also with a screw, so we can attach this to the MPC so it doesn't pop out, which can happen. Let me put this packaging away. All right. Let's unwind this. Okay. Another safety warning: to avoid danger of suffocation. Keep away from babies and children. Yeah. Do not use in cribs or beds. Well, you know what? I love to use my MPC in bed. Actually, this is the thing that I'm doing all the time. It helps me just to relax, just making a beat or something before I go to sleep, so I can't promise that. Alright, so what do we have here? Let's start with the top first. We have our power supply of connection. Let's put it right away, and the power button looks just the same as on PC One Plus. 2 USBs, USB 3 I guess, probably for like MIDI controller or whatever, or for memory. Got USB-C for the computer, SD card slots, 2 MIDI ins and outs, this is cool, and also a lot of CV gates here. I don't use it that much, but it's nice to have them. The thing that I was missing at the One Plus is the phono input, so I actually had to buy like a phono preamp for my Technics SL 1200 MK2, and now it's there, so it's handy. I need less stuff, and now it has 2 XLR combo inputs, so you can both connect a microphone and I guess a line instrument, and then another. These are 6 outputs, the mains, and then additionally 4 outputs. Great. Also, one thing I didn't like at the MPC One Plus is that the headphone connector was on the front, and it was the small one. I prefer these, and it's on the back, so I like this as well. And this is probably speaker on and off. Yeah, of course it tests the speaker that the MPC One Plus doesn't have, but the MPC Live II obviously had. All right, so this is for the back, and it's red. And I must say that one of the reasons I didn't go for the Akai Live or the MPC Live II is that it was black. Yeah, it might be a dumb reason, but you know, I love the red color of the MPC One Plus. I'm still struggling with the thought that I will have, if I'll keep this, that I'll have to sell my beloved MPC One Plus. Those as in shaft from SSD. I'm not sure if we'll going to connect an SSD drive in this stream. Maybe we will, if you find it interesting. I'm not sure if anything's here. Still no cats here, says David Spitz. Yeah, greetings, David. Yeah, I'm sorry. I only have a dog and doesn't enjoy my streams at all that much. All right, so yeah, this is what it is, and this is the unit here. All right. Well, I mean, it's kind of big. I'm not sure if yeah, my MPC One Plus is not here right now, but I have a Machine MK3 for my German friends, so machine users. Let me pick it up and show you. Okay, so this is the Machine MK3. Well, let's overlap them so it is brighter, of course, and yeah, but the overall area is probably almost the same. I do tend to like this square slightly more than this form. I guess I'll have to you know, adjust myself to it. And also on the MPC One Plus, you've got yeah, different layout. You have your touch screen like here, and yeah, I know. I guess you know how what the MPC One Plus looks like. So what is different? I see the microphone here, right? This is something new. This feature was not implemented in the other versions of the MPC, and the touch strip and a big one. I like that. And much more knobs, and also all these buttons here. I mean the buttons, of course, not the knobs. The knobs are roughly the same. So on your MPC One Plus, you have like 5 knobs, and here you have one more for the main volume, which is on MPC One Plus. It's like here on the back. And yeah, so it's the same size, 7-inch display. I think the pads are got bigger than on the previous versions. I'm pretty sure they are much bigger, yeah. And of course you now have your TR style, like Roland TR style step sequencer with 16 knobs. For those of you who like know the older Roland drum machines like the TR-808 or 909, they have this. Basically every Roland drum machine has this, and they had this in the menu on the touch screen where you could do that, and now they introduced this here, but it's also I think it has more functions than that, so it's kind of a multi-function thing. So I'm excited about how this is going to work out. Now the first thing that I would like to do before I fire it up, I like to customize my MPC. So it kind of, I know this is mine, and it's yeah, me being an idiot, but I need my knobs, because these knobs are okay, nothing wrong with them, but I have these one, and if you don't know where to buy them, take a look on Etsy. I think the shop is called Beat Broski or something. I think the guy is from Poland, or girl, or whoever. They make pretty cool accessories for the MPCs. So I'll just pull it off, and let's screw it on here. Need to take a slight distance. So it doesn't touch the surface. Yeah, very well, so I can push. Otherwise you won't be able to push this thing. These are not pushed, just on the old version. Let's remove that. And add this one. All right. Good. Let's remove the next one. By the way, if you have any questions, write me in the chat. Okay. I'll pull it tight with an Allen screw here. So now the Q-Link knobs are pretty solid, just as they were, so they didn't change that, and I think there's no need to change something that is already very good. But with this like small things, when you customize your MPC, it just makes you more your own, I guess. I mean, it's totally unnecessary, of course, but I love these knobs. They are like very solid, like made of steel or something. I feel have that really nice feel to them. All right, let's remove the old knobs. All right, now it starts to look like my MPC. All right, good old machine, you have to go for now. And you know what? Just a second, I'll pick up my MPC One Plus, so we just have a slight comparison to it as well. Alright, if you're wondering why it's in the box, because I was preparing to maybe sell it, but I didn't now, so let's make use of it. And so just for a comparison about what they did differently, they have much more plastic in the MPC One Plus, really much more. So this is a thing to consider. I mean, it's a small thing, but the less plastic we use, I think, the better. All right. Now, let us look. So you see it's definitely the same size LED touch screen. Same cooling knobs, same knobs here. I'm not sure if I have to. No, I guess you shouldn't remove this one. Or maybe we can. I don't know. I'll have to order anyway, because as you see, you only have like 4 knobs here. And just to compare here. Okay, so the pads are definitely much smaller, and this makes sense because they have this expressive pad, so you can actually have 4 zones, which is kind of cool. However, I'm not exactly sure that I don't know how it would work out for me, because for finger drumming, what if I like hit the wrong spot? And sometimes when you're jamming, you're just trying to hit the pad, and there you have to like go and then hit the zone. I'm trying just to hold it again so you can see what the difference in the button size is, or in the pad size is, excuse me. Yeah, so you see it's much bigger and they're slightly lower. So if you see here, I'm not sure that you can really see this. It's also not much of a difference, but definitely them pads there are sitting slightly lower. Yeah, I can appreciate the width here due to this speaker, I guess. All right. I'm not sure if you want to like check a boot up test. No, we can't make a boot test because I have to set up them first, obviously. All right, so I'll let you sit here, maybe. All right, now let me connect this to the power outlet. And I don't know if I need to connect this to the MPC, to the MacBook right now. Let's not do this first, because it's generally a standalone machine, and this is where it's where it's really powerful at. Because if you want to use like software on the Mac, just go with the machine. I think the software is much better. But in the standalone mode, I think it's Akai, like hands down, like, not even a comparison. Mileage might vary. You can be very productive with the Machina Plus, obviously, as well. But for me, I owned all of the machines, and for me, really Akai is where it's at. So yeah. Also, it is heavy. It's like, it's got a lot of weight to it. Just compared to the MPC One Plus, when I pick it up, it's much lighter. Like, it still has some weight, of course, with this enclosure and all the things inside, but this is like much heavier. And also, what I would like to see, if it's just as big. No, you see, so there is a difference here. So I custom printed some stands, like stand brackets for my MPC Live, and I thought maybe I could reuse them on the Live. And yeah, I guess I'll have to print some new ones. All right, but that's okay. That's fully okay. Let's put it aside first, and let's check and fire this up. Where do I fire this up? Here. Yeah. All right, here we go. Woo! Oh, I think it has a fan. Just heard a fan going up. Well, can make sense, of course. It has like an internal battery, of course, so you can run up to 4 hours. All right, let's go through this setup. Please connect to the internet and blah. All right, let's go. And excuse me, I want to connect this to my Wi-Fi. And got project templates and blah. Okay, let's first go to the new project before I go ahead and set it up. Looks similar. And maybe I should connect some audio cables to one of our outputs, and just to make sure that you can hear anything. Oh, myself included as well. Okay, so let's connect this stereo out left and right. And where do I go in? Yeah, let's connect this here to the line instruments left and right. Just pull it aside slightly so it doesn't bother us or me. Okay, and where we are here. Also, it's probably in the step sequencer mode. All right, so the first thing I see is that the button layout is entirely different. Much more buttons. I guess my muscle memory like is screwed up right now. See the menu. All right, here's the main, and we have a trap kit default here. Let's make sure that you can hear anything. I think nothing is coming, right? Yeah, just alright. Let me know if you can hear anything, but I think you shouldn't. I think you shouldn't hear anything now, and let me check out what's going on over here. Oh yeah, I think my audio interface is not connected. This might be the issue. Okay. All right, the interface is now connected. Yeah, now you should be hearing something. Hope it's loud enough. I can increase the volume, of course, here. Yeah, this should be now just as loud as my voice, which is okay, but I can't hear anything right now. So let me connect this to the Fireface. All right. The feeling is very different. Yeah, entirely different pads these are. I think the more like sturdy, not sturdy, but harder. These remind me more of the machine pads. Alright, so you can use the drum pads the way you use it on the old MPC, but I'll have to really readjust. So there is more difference than I expected, but I think that's okay. Let's check if we can hear a difference here. Okay, it's velocity sensitive. Okay, as of now, they're probably not set up. But alright, well, we still have to set this thing up, and I guess I'm gonna go to menu here first, because I didn't even log in this device. And yeah, let's pull this up, and then Wi-Fi. And okay, now you have to excuse me so I can set my data. Okay, so yeah, basically I'm putting on and then the different networks, and you know, it's the same thing as on your older MPCs. That's pretty easy. Okay. All right, so connected. Now activations, I have to log in. Yeah, it says me you have to log in, and it's your gateway. All right, so there is like a QR code. All right, for this I have to deactivate my top camera because it's an iPhone. So yeah, I'll do this right now, but I will comment on what I'm doing here. All right. All right, basically I'm just signing in on my iPhone, and you have successfully signed in. So I think, or I hope that I should now be logged in or not. Okay. So I have to go to device akai.com and enter this to continue, and I did. Okay, and then waiting for a response from the authorization server, it says. So it's still authorizing me. Okay. For the time being, let me switch back to the camera here. I hope it works. Oh yeah, I have to adjust it. Excuse me for that. All right, should be good now. And maybe you want to zoom in slightly on this. So you have a better overview of the device. Okay, it's still loading. Still waiting for something. Try to log in again. Maybe now it will work better. But for the time being, I will open a browser on my computer and go ahead to Akai. Maybe I have to register my software, my hardware first. Who knows? But it should have done that. But okay. register new product. All right, it has. Okay, I have to input my serial number. I think I saw it on the box. Yep. Okay. Adding, and now I'm clicking register your product. Date of purchase was today. And I bought it at Musikproduktiv in Germany. Okay, registering it now. All right, it's registered. Software downloads, yeah, in Music Software Center I have. I'm launching the in Music Software Center right now. All right. And do I see anything? Yeah, it's booting up. Maybe I'll have to connect this USB cable after all. It's syncing product data, it says. All right, yeah, congratulations on purchasing an MPC Live III. Let's get you set up. Okay. So I'm gonna connect the USB-C cable. Oh, let me show it to you. Right, and I will connect it to here and then screw this screw in there so it stays tight. Okay, should be good enough. Put it back on the bottom, and now I have to connect this to my Mac. Done. So let's get you. Oh, it didn't tell me to connect yet, but I hope it will be okay. MPC Live driver. Yeah, all right, whatever. Let's do this. Now it says fabric collection and blah and blah. Yeah, well, I don't need I don't need these plugins on my computer. I have more than enough plugins, and I think that Air does some good plugins, but not. Wow, so there are some new expansions like classic drum machines for MPC 3. Wow. F9 Apollo retro drum kits. I love this. Okay, it has like a lot of stuff here. Marco Polo and whatnot, and kits and blah, but I don't need this old on my PC. I probably have them already. Okay, now it says sign in now. Your MPC Live III to activate MPC 3 desktop stem separation plugins on this computer. Okay, so I'll click cancel again. And now hit login again. I hope it will work now. Now I hit down on MPC Live III here. Okay, driver is ready for installation. It says, okay, so probably it's still not connected. Public beta is ready for installation. That's great. How about just install this? Okay, I'm installing the public beta. Whatever I want to do that, but okay. Let's just do that. Okay. Setting this up. It's still logging in, by the way. I guess I need to install the driver first. And of course I started with the desktop software, and I'll see how the software is, but I don't think that they made like a quantum leap and now are better than a machine. I mean, I wish them to do that. But yeah, Native Instruments are the software company, and well, not just, but primarily they have much more experience with software than I think Akai. And this okay. Oh, okay. I have to restart my Mac. This is not cool because I will have to pause my stream. What if I will try to do this without? Yeah, this is something I didn't think of. So if it will not log in now, I guess we'll have to pause the stream, because otherwise I cannot log in, of course, on the MPC, and then I'll come back. All right, see you then in the second part of the MPC Live. I guess this one was the unboxing and connecting, and setting up will go on in the next part of the stream. So I will see you hopefully in a few minutes. Okay, now I hope I'm back again. I'm now back to the stream. I hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me, and if you can't, but you should. All right, so just restarted the MPC, and not the MPC, but my Mac, and I couldn't log in until now, but yeah, maybe it's too early. So it installed the drivers, and it has some updates that I'm not going to do now. All right, let's go again to menu, and no, not to menu, but to no, it is menu, it's preferences and login. Let's try this again. Still kind of takes too long. Well, this is bothering me. I cannot remember that the setup of the original one took that long, to be honest. This is kind of irritating. Okay. Maybe we should install an update first. Let's do an online update. Yeah, there's an update available. So let's do this right now, and we do not save the project settings because we didn't do anything with it right now. Yeah. Let's remove the USB cable as well so it doesn't bother me or you, for that matter. So if you have any questions by now, ask them. If not, then don't. And hit like and subscribe if you want. All right, it's an update mode right now. Cool. And as it updates, I have some thoughts. Well, obviously, the logging routine is kind of not working as I expected it to, but it can be me, you know. but I really cannot remember that I had the issue, this issue with OnePlus. And so from the looks, I saw some people online were saying that it looks ugly or something. I don't think so. I like the way it looks. It's really nothing bad about this. Maybe like the large amount of the buttons is something that might put one off, as if compared to to the big and spaced out buttons on the OnePlus, for example. And yeah, this is going to be a big challenge for me, because it's just basically learning everything else, because I could use the OnePlus in literally in in the dark without even looking at it. But learn how to use your MPC. Yeah, I think I'll have to do this. Please connect to the internet. Let's go. Okay, let's create a new project again. And new sounds for your MPC expressive pads. Okay. And blah, and yeah, don't show again, or let's put remind me later. Now, I hope I can log in. Go to activations, connect to network to access your. Okay, so it after update it disconnected me for whatever reason, but okay. Let me connect again. Now connecting to my Wi-Fi. Incorrect password, of course. Trying again. Hope it works second time. And still connecting, by the way. The first time it connected faster. Now it needs more time. Maybe it's me again. Typing the wrong password. I wouldn't be that surprised, but still taking some time to connect. So as you might see, I'm not sponsored by Akai. I'm just showing what it like does and does not, and so the setup experience is not that great for now. Okay, let me turn off the Wi-Fi and then turn it on again and try to connect again to my net. Still trying to connect. Okay. All right. Do it. Now it's connecting again. Incorrect password again. This is really weird. Okay. It's definitely the correct password now. Okay, now it's connected. So it might have been me. Now log in and in music profile. And it says again, I have to visit the blah, and I have to turn off the top-down camera once again. Yeah, I Didn't think of this. Okay. Now, again, I'm going to activate the device. Yeah, continue. Okay, now I have successfully signed in. All right, I think this worked now. Yoo-hoo! Okay. Let me set up the top-down camera once again. Yes. All right, now I've activated. Oh, now it's showing everything correctly. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so I hope you can see the device right now, and what we now see, yeah, it has my login here and all my stuff, and I have a lot of it. So let's first activate everything that I have. Oops, the sway. I'm now starting a trial of sway. Yeah. Sway is, by the way, the no drive available for installing content. All right. Oh yeah, and I will also, of course, want to insert my SD card from my MPC One Plus. From what I know, they should be backwards compatible to like all of the MPC versions, and there's no available drive. But this is strange because it has a huge internal drive. But okay, I'll first insert my SD card here. And hopefully it will recognize it. And I have to take a look if I have a spare SSD, then I can install it. And if you want me to do this, please like and subscribe, and also write me in the chat if you want me to do this. Because if not... Hey, Substance Samurai. How are you doing? Alright, so drive not available. Okay, let's check this out. Go to our menu and browser, and let's see places. Okay, this is my SD card. It's definitely there, definitely in place. This is a good thing, not a bad thing. All right. Yeah, in summary, this is exactly why I'm doing this stream. I just did the first part with the unboxing of the thing, and now I'm setting this up and looking up if it's really for me, if this upgrade is worth the money, because as I said previously, the this unit is yeah, definitely much more expensive than the One Plus. And I mean, One Plus, I love it to bits, as I mentioned as well, but I wanted to upgrade, but I was waiting until the new thing comes out. To be honest, I hope that the new One Plus will come out as well, but it didn't. So I decided to pull the trigger on that, and now I'm just setting it up and looking if it's worth the money, if I can manage the new workflow, because obviously it's very, very different. So many knobs, so many buttons. Excuse me, the knobs are roughly the same. A touch strip. So I, from what I saw in the videos until now, it all makes sense, but it's a learning curve for me because yeah, the layout is entirely different. As I said, I can. Hey, Mac Joseph, thanks you. Hope I will have fun. Yeah, so the layout is entirely different. I can use my layout like on my One Plus, like in the dark. As I said, I'm using this a lot at the night before going to sleep, and just to relax and throwing some beats around, or just you know, cutting some samples or whatever. I just like it. Yeah, the quadrants are fun. I will try this out as soon as we're ready with my stuff. Here I'm currently activating the software I have. I have quite a bit. Drive not available. Why is that? It is available. Maybe I should restart. Okay, let me go ahead and restart this one. Yes, in Samurai, it's definitely a non-chill opinion. So if I will not like something, I will say it, because I've got no stance in this game. If it's good, it's good. If it sucks, it sucks. I mean, I am slightly biased because I love the MPC One Plus, right? I love it. So, and from what I saw in the videos previously, I think I will love this too, but until now I had some quirks. You know, I had some issues with setting this up, but it might be me. Maybe slightly overexcited, and that's why I skipped some of the steps and whatnot. All right. Let's put it up again. GC has them in stock, not for long. 48-month financing and $170 bonus bucks back. Killer deal. Yeah. The vapors definitely is. If you get like $170 cash back, it's definitely a steal. And what? Do I have to connect again? Are you kidding me? I just did that. Do I have to do this every single time? I hope not. Okay. New plugin instruments. Yeah, I know. Remind me later. I know. And go to preferences to my activations. At least I'm logged in. Okay, so this is a good thing. And it still says drive not available. Well, first it has an internal drive. Second, okay, let's activate my stuff here. Right. Activating my stuff, and no drive available for installing content, no drive selected. Yeah, I would like to select a drive, you know. Okay, it's again me. So if I click here to change, it's like a really dark button. You hit change, then you can set it up to your SD card. I'm not sure. Should I insert an SSD, or you know what? First I'll do this on internal, because internal it has like 128 gigabytes, so it should be enough. So let's select the internal one and hit. Is there like something like okay? Now selected the internal one, and let's give it to him. And can you download? Yeah, it's downloading. All right, there's a lot of action in the chat. Let's look, as long as it downloads, what our viewers are saying. So Mac Jada says she needs an in-store demo until for people try. Yeah, so actually, as I was, as if you know, I live in Germany, and I drove like 160 kilometers, roughly 100 miles, to this shop. The store is just called Musik Produktiv, or in English, Music Productive. A great name. And they actually have one unit there, and it's displayed, and you can test it. So this is cool, but I didn't test it. I just bought it because, you know, I have to test it home. It's something that you need to take time with. And yeah, so Renegade style, I think it looks great from what I have seen, says Since Samurai. Yeah, I mean, I watched some videos where people were complaining about that it looks not very good. I think it looks fine. I like the MPC One Plus more, just to compare, you know. I like this fancy red color, and you know, just it's also you know, a quadrant and not like prolonged. But to say that it's badly designed, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say that. I like it. And if if you noticed, I just already installed my own knobs. I ordered them at Etsy for my One Plus like a year ago, just as I bought it. And the shop is Beat Broski. They'll like steel, they just feel more cool. Look, if I turn the Q links, it jumps through the step sequencer. Okay, let's see if it's still downloading. It's still activating. All right, let's refresh maybe, or is it? Yeah, well, it has to set up a lot of software and activate a lot of licenses, so it takes some time. So let's still talk. GC has demo in store, but to buy shipping from KC warehouse. Or what is GC? Is it? It's not Sweetwater, right? Guitar Center, right? It's like an American store, right? Well, we have here like Thomann Music Store, Musik Produktiv, obviously, and you have Guitar Center, and I think does have Sweetwater. Does Sweetwater Z Sounds have their like stores in North America? And the Vapors says also, congrats Livewire, have fun, man, it's awesome. Yeah, thank you very much, mate, thanks. I hope it is. And Mike Joseph says, yup, it's in, and just call GC, they have them in store for a demo, and the GC warehouse, Kansas City. Yeah, okay. I'm not that aware of your abbreviations for the states. I think California is CA, and yeah. All right. So what was I also talking about? Yeah, so I wish they put it out in red, but they decided black. Oh, that's okay. Well, it is actually red, like on the other side, like, yeah, you know, on the back side and on the bottom side is also red. Slightly different red than an MPC One Plus, but still a cool red. Why just don't make it red entirely? I don't know, but okay, it is what it is. I can live with that. So it's still activating. Let's go here and there. Okay, some of that it already activated. Almost all of it, but do they also have to download them? Not sure. Maybe it's because it was downloaded my SD card. Oh no, I'm installing this to internal, so it shouldn't be there. But okay. Can you hear? No, you cannot hear. I have to reconnect my USB interface. Whatever reason, there is some contact issue just today. Okay, now you should hear something, hopefully. Do you hear anything? Okay, this is interesting. If I hit this with two fingers, yeah, it's still some different zones. So this is something what I was afraid of. You know, if it's split to these zones, then you have different sounds, even if you like don't want to. I guess you just can then load like a regular kit and then you go. So here you have like 4 zones. So this will be like learning a new instrument. Okay, so, and if there's like a slight, if you hit, you know, 2 zones simultaneously, you might trigger 2 sounds. This is, I don't like this, to be honest. So you have to be like really careful at what you're, where you're hitting. And yeah, I'm not sure that I'm liking this, to be honest. Because when you like jamming away, just putting up your beat, like you probably don't want to have like 4 sounds on your disposal. Maybe it's just me, but and I will adapt to this. Oh yeah, here you have your ratchets. This is a cool thing. Okay, but it doesn't work. Okay, so you have to put, you cannot slide, you have to push it. Interesting, okay. Oh yeah, okay, this is cool. This is cool. So if you like hit and push the bass, changes pitch. Alright, here's like a filter thing going on. This is cool. And here change the chord. You know what? Maybe I'll be able to get used to it. But I learned like finger drumming. I like to do this like with 2 fingers, you know, or like this, whatever. So this technique is obviously not good for this. I have to relearn my finger drumming technique as well, and you have to be more precise here. But then again, you don't have to use like these 4 zones. You can probably just load a regular kit and then play the way you want. I think so, because before I did an update, I just loaded this regular kit and it was alright. Let's just try this out just to make sure, because it's like hard and blah and blah. Oh look, they have like instead of older kits here, 606, 707, 727, my god, 808, of course. 909s, C78. Do we have a Lindrum? Of course, the 9000s. And the LM1 even, wow. But no LM2. And the MPCs and whatnot. Speed 1200. Alright, that's cool. Let's load the 505 just for the sake of experiment. Okay. This has no zones, so Okay, so it can also work in your regular mode. Now, the pads do feel differently. Like, not worse or better, just differently, and this is just something that I have to adjust. I think like probably in a week or maybe less or maybe slightly more, I will like adjust myself to it and don't even think about this. But if you spend so much time with a device like I did with this One Plus, it's a huge readjustment. I mean, it's all right. I can live with it, but and obviously you have to change stuff to improve, probably. Yeah, but let's take a look at this layout. And I'm not reading the manual right now. I have safety instructions and the quick start guide. Probably I should have read that before I started the setup. You know, RTFM. Yeah, RTFM. Okay, multiple languages. Yeah, velocity sensitive, blah, and yeah, it has 128 gigabyte on board storage and 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I knew that. 128 is enough. I have like an SD card with 56 gigabyte, and I guess I'll insert an SSD because it's just faster than the SD card, right? And I have a spare one. I think it's also around 265. I don't think I need much more than that. Yeah, connections and stuff, and yeah, whatever. I'm finishing the RTFM, Español and Francés and Deutsch and Italiano. Very cool. So there's note repeat full. Okay, so these here, note repeat, full level, 16 level, and erase is here as of in here. And so full level, half level. Oh, it's now user level, not half level, and 16 levels and notes, and here it's 60 levels into key group. So, okay, interesting. Full level, and user level. Okay, so double tap or just okay. Note repeat and latch, and instead of note repeat and okay, note repeat and latch are the same. Erase and clear track. So on the old version it's just the erase, and now it's clear track, which makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. I think because sometimes you have to first like go, you know, to your grid editor, and then you have to like click select all and then delete, and like this you just say clear track. Okay, makes sense. Now the ABCD knobs and EFGH are basically these knobs here, the banks, right? It's basically identical, but they are now laid out in line. Copy and delete. I don't think that there was this button on One Plus. Maybe on Live 2. I don't know if there are any Live 2 users here. Maybe you wanna tell. But there was no copy and delete on the One Plus, or there is no notes and next sequence. Okay, so next sequence now here can make sense, really, especially if you're jamming away, like just hit next sequence and record this, maybe. Undo, redo, all right, the same as on the One Plus, and load and project. Okay, this is a new button. Then save and save as. Okay, not sure if it really need that button, but okay. Sample edit and sampler is here. This is one important. And we had sample edit and queuing edit here, and sampler and looper on the other side. Okay. And then check mute and pad mute. All right. And here you have your clear links and next and previous buttons. All right, what do we have here? Drum sequence, note sequence, step edit, note length, last step, automation, clip launch, roll launch, track select, track arm, track mute, and pad mute. Okay, a lot of stuff to process here. And then we get even more like shift and sounds and favorites and edit grid and arrange mixer input and blah. Okay, interesting. So let's browse and let's go to a new project. Don't save. All right, there are some project templates. Yeah, don't show again. No, that might be later. What's dark matter? It's EBM demos. Let's process this one. All right, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys and girls. Okay, it's a entirely different thing based chart. All right, I'll be right back and you listen to this stuff and write me what you think. See ya. Yeah. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and create a new project now, and an empty one. I regularly just display my recent projects, but here I will just take a new project. I obviously have to like customize it to the settings I like for example the preferences here on the left side for the quick menu access, and now they put some of the buttons like from that were accessible in the UI only, on the GUI only. They put it now on the front panel. A lot of to unpack here, I must say. This is going to be a learning curve, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? So okay, does it select it? What if I try and do this? What happens now? Is it like 4 to the floor? Yeah, okay. But the length is 2 bars. All right, so how do I switch to probably the next? Yeah, so hit the next, and then we've got it. Okay, cool. Go to previous, and then we'll do the obvious thing here. Okay. So it works like your jar style sequencer, which is okay. And I was asking myself, like, it would be cool to have this or not, you know? And so when it was on a touch screen only, I didn't really use this because I enjoy just playing the beat myself on the MPC. It's just so much fun with it. But you know, now it's there, so I can see me using this for like techno or EBM or industrial stuff. But what it takes away is like the, you know, the manual feel, look at the human feel, the slight differences in timing and stuff. And I use a quantize feature, but sometimes I won't use it to 100%. And obviously, if you do this like over the step sequencer, it's always tight on spot. Definitely abusable, but the cool thing that they have like a double features, like, so now we have the drum sequencer. Let's take a look. Okay, so drum note sequencer, yeah, and step edit. What is it? Or is it just playing something? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here because I'm new to this stuff. Got to read this up. Automation, quick launch. Wow, a lot of stuff to unpack, really. So now, one thing I'm curious about is about loading times. If you know the Native Instruments plugins, like Nacht or Sway or Analog Dreams, they are like great sounding plugins, but their loading times, even between the presets, are like slightly frustrating, right? So I want to use, let's go to main. That would wish that the main would be here, not the menu, but okay. I can cope with that. And let's select a new track. And just for the sake of this, is there enough for a new track? Track mute, bad mute, track select, launch. No, but there's also no need for this, but because this add new track button is always here, so it's okay. And we want to have a plugin here. It loads Fabric by default. Oh yeah, one thing that I maybe should pick up my Arturia Micro Lab or whatever for this, just to play, just to make sure how it works, but I'll do it later. All right, so Fabric is good. There's a Fabric, but Analog Dreams, or my favorite is the Nacht. Let's hit select. That's it. That's it. Wasn't like even a second. What? Okay. Honor where honor is due. The loading times are now no comparison to the old one, so this is definitely a great thing to have. Now let's switch the preset. Bam! Took like a second. Okay, I think they do not support this expressive thing yet, but that's okay. I guess it will be edit at some point, because what I would expect to have is, you know, if I will move my finger through the pad, that it would maybe change these parameters here, but it doesn't. All right, but that's cool. So the loading times are much better now. Great. Look. Okay, let's go to menu and new track again, plugin. Why is it default to Fabric? I got used to Hype, but okay. Also Fabric Excel is also there. Analog Dreams, let's try that one out. It's there, a few seconds. Okay, also no expression here, but all right. No, I didn't want to sample edit this. I wanted actually to find out where I get my keyboard settings here, as always. Okay. I have also a slight feeling that it sounds a bit different, the overall sound of these plugins, because you know I also know the default sound by Nagt, you know, this King Cobra, and it sounded differently that I got used to it, but maybe it's just me. Okay, let's look at. So Richard Herrera asks, where did you get your custom knobs? Probably Amazon. No, I already mentioned it a few times, but I'll mention it again. I got them on Etsy, and the shop is called Beat Broski, like a Polish name, bro and ski. So Beat and bro and SKI. And he makes them in different colors, and I decided, so I bought them initially for my MPC One Plus. Maybe I'll order another set in different color. It has different colors, and they're not that expensive, and they feel really valuable, like, you know. And the touch sensitivity, as you see, is always it's there. You see, so as soon as you touch, it reacts. So this is not an issue. Okay. Again, just showing. As soon as you touch them, they react. So all great. So the vapors. You want me to do something special, not a perfect fit. I still have to retighten them every so often. No, I didn't have to tighten these one, not a single time. He delivers it with a fitting Allen screw, and you fix it, and then that's it. So I didn't have really to adjust this. And I was using this guy for like almost every day, and it's all great. So try OPX4. You want me to try OPX4 and pad perform chord hit progressions on the left. Yeah, sure. It's another plugin. It has enough power so you can just edit plugins like There's No Tomorrow, Fabric, and OPX4, and select and hit progressions on the left. Yeah. I'm slightly lost on all this now. Progressions on the left. Or you mean here, like from here where you would set it? Yeah, okay, sure. Change the preset to pads. Oh, sure. Let's go and set the pads. Any special pad in mind or just any of them? Let's hit the mellow pad. Leon string you want to have? Sure, why not? There's a macro. And what are you pointing me to? Do you like how this sounds? Because I don't. I mean, the overall sound is cool, but it's sensitive touch. I might want to adjust the curve. Interesting. All right, so time correction on and off, and it's on right now here. Okay, and we have, I think we have our sliding menu, time correct, loop automation, metronome, all the regular stuff, and then the queuing screen. Right, this is where it's getting interesting, but I still have to learn this, so I won't be touching on that right now. Maybe eventually in the future. But I think there will be a lot of tutorials without me. So yeah, the looper and the sampler. So basically, the UI looks roughly the same as it was on my MPC One Plus, and they had some new plugins there, I think. But let's like maybe make a beat or something, right? Well, there's the tab button here. Record is now here. Okay, record, overdub, stopped, and on PC Plus. This is a huge one. And then you have like event and start and end and plus and minus. What is plus and minus here? Okay. So with plus and minus, you can just scroll through your tracks. This is cool. This makes sense. And what about event? Okay, just scrolling through the events, which might be nice if you're correcting your notes, I think. Locate. What do you locate right now? The time, whatever. Okay. I'll have to read some manuals, I guess, or watch some videos so they come out. All right. Okay, so let's try to do something here. Nope, not really. I could undo, or I can just hit record again, and then let's first adjust the number of the bars. I want to have them 4 bars. And yeah, okay. Whatever. Alright, so yeah, I'm using 2 fingers and it screws it all up. Yeah, I'm not sure that I like the way it works. Eventually I will learn. Okay, so now I just wanna go to my grid editor. Where the hell is that gone? Ranger, clip matrix. Here's it, grid view. Alright, let's zoom in and look what it did to that snare. Where's our snare here? It's this. Okay. I chose only 1 hit, but it placed 2. Okay, so I think this is something I have to live with. Okay. Let's go ahead. Now using this plus minus. Oh, interesting. Now it's not jumping around. Maybe I have to first select the instrument and then, yeah, okay, now it jumps. I really don't like it, the vapor, sorry. Maybe just because it's major. Maybe this is why I don't like it. Let's go to the chromatic and put some natural minor, harmonic minor. This might be more my style. I want some other progressions like ballads or what, dance. You know, I'm not a fan of pre-programmed progressions or chords. To be honest, I usually take my keyboard and play whatever I want myself. I mean, it's a good way if you like need some inspirations or want to use some fancy chords. Why not? Absolutely, but I like to play my stuff on the keyboard just basically because I enjoy it a lot, I guess. Not because I'm like great or talented or anything else, but I just enjoy it like this. You know, I'm playing like piano and keyboards since I'm a kid, so maybe that's just me. But yeah, you have a lot of functionality here, of course. Okay, let's move on. I wanted to actually check out the new plugins, and for this, let's return to our drum track, and somewhere I will surely find the bed mixer. Any idea where this is now? Notes, undo, load, press save, killing bed grid. Where the hell did it go? Track mute, pad mute we have. I mean, like here you've got on the OnePlus your track mix and pad mix, and track mute and pad mix, track mix and pad mix. Do you see that? Am I blind? Or did they remove? I hope they didn't remove that, because it is something I need all the time. I see track mute and pad mute, okay, but huh? Do you know where it is? Because I don't. Well, if they really removed it, then this really sucks. Again, I'm just using this for first time in my life. I might be missing something. But where the hell is the track mix and the pad mix? I have the mixer. Okay, you have the mixer and the input. So the mixer is here at least. What if I wanna mix my goddamn pads? Ah, all right. Okay, fair enough. So if you are like me, then the mixer is the track mix, and if you hit it twice, you land on your pads. Okay, this fair enough. Okay, then let's go to effects, they already loaded some effects in here. It must be the 6. And I want to check out this fancy Reverb Pro. Let's try the mix proportion, like. Got some pre-delay as well. Classic vintage close. Okay, so that's always by default at 100%, probably because they intend you to use it like on a group track or something, like an send effect, not so like an insert on a single track, which can make sense, of course. You got your early reflections. Alright, so you have a type even, and the scale, so bigger, larger, smaller, direct, pre-delay, and I have the tail with some extensive settings here, cool, and EQ and dynamics. Yeah, so yeah, it's a pro reverb plugin. You can do basically everything you want with a reverb from the settings. How it sounds okay. I need to listen to this more in context to tell how it sounds. But I think I got not that many presets, but you've got some. Even a snare. mixer back. Oh, so this is the other one, second. Yeah, very good. Oh, what I'm doing here, the effects as well. And let's hit the Reverb Pro here. Why is actually playing longer? Did I readjust the sequence without knowing this? Yeah, it says end at 5, which is bull crap. All right. Yeah, I think I can work with this. Why not? Yeah, Furious styles, exactly. I must have changed the bar count. I think if you select it here, and yeah, this is what it does. So basically, the plus and minus buttons are the same as if you'll be using your main knob. Can make sense, but maybe there's like more functions intended to this, or maybe they just did want to put more buttons. Yeah, Furious styles, I know it's of course much better. And yeah, the mixer button, yeah, I mean, I really have to relearn this, because this is something that I was using all the time, you know, every day, day in and day out. And I just pushed the buttons without even thinking about this, you know. And now, of course, I have to adjust. I mean, I think in a few weeks or maybe a month, I will be good with that. I'm sure of that, because basically it's a lot of the same buttons and plus some more, which is not something you can learn like straight away. But when we're at this, a thing, something that I would mention, which is a great thing that I just came across. If you'll take a look again at the One Plus, our buttons are labeled, right? And they're lighting up, but the labels are just, you know, printed on the surface. And if you'll take a look at the new MPC, the buttons are actually backlit and the text is backlit. So for me, it's a huge one. It's really a huge one, because I work a lot in the dark with the MPC. And of course, with the One Plus, I just simply know where it is. I don't even think about where to click. And here, I'll be learning this much easier, because in the dark, I can see the button text. So this one is cool. Yeah, also the way that the pads are lit, I also find nice, I guess. It's okay. What I see about the surface of the pads, they gather dust just as the old one. So I mean, I'm not playing for an hour. It looks like it's like homeless for like a year. All right. What about this touch strip? Can I use it maybe with something like the Nacht? Let's pull it up and make a different plugin. Again, if you just jumped in, a huge update or upgrade. What's got better is that the native instruments plugins are now loading almost instantly, like a second, maybe less, which is awesome. So touch strip. Okay, let's maybe config this. Now it's pitch bend. Cool addition. I mean, the touch strip with a pitch bend I have on my external keyboard. So let's make it short. Just a second. Furious Styles. I'll check out the colors. But let me first hit the config mod wheel. Okay. Sustain. Okay. Expression, crossfader, strip off, Q-link, pad level. Okay, this is nice. See what's happening. So you can almost actually do orchestration with this, because you can adjust, you know, the pad level. All right, now to your question, Furious. Come on, Furious Styles. You wanted to see the colors, right? Let's go to menu and the pad colors. Is this what you are talking about? Or you just have channel mix pad colors that you see? Oh yeah, here. Okay, so we can make default and follow track or whatnot. How do I preview them here? I actually never changed them, to be honest. All pads, can I? Oh, okay, like this. So these are the colors, I guess. Red, orange, kind of another orange and yellow, and another yellow and one more yellow, some lime green and more green and turquoise. And so I'm not sure how you can how it looks on camera, but like visually right here, I like. And why is it still playing? God damn it. Okay, right. Yeah, looks nice. The colors are good. They're bright enough, and nothing negative to say here. So if you want to click the menu, a main mode, a range, this is nothing new here. The clip matrix. Well, I obviously have no clips here right now, but this is something they added. I'll still have to learn how to use that, of course. Let's go back to our menu. Now navigate. What the? Okay, it's probably navigating through clips, I guess. Grid view, obviously clip editor. Okay, you can then select a clip and edit. So this clip matrix and clip editors, this new functionality like clip launching. Step sequencer, obviously list edit, yeah. Bad mixer, all one track edit, yeah, it's the same as it was. And people were complaining on the MPC Live II, there was no track edit button. So on again on OnePlus you have the program edit and sample edit, right? Since program edit is like this track edit, I guess. Do we have the program edit or track edit here? We have here the edit. Now let's go to menu main. Okay, so they did add this and grid. Okay, cool. So you can edit your settings and blah, and then switch to the grid and then change up your notes. cool. I'm not sure why they decided this combination, but okay, why not? And then arrange, you have your arranger obviously, and matrix. You have your matrix for your clips, I guess. Cool. Then sounds and favorites. Okay, sounds. Yeah, so normally you have in the main, you have your sounds here. I always have it somewhere here in the beginning. Now you have a button. I mean, okay. So basically what I would then do, probably, if I have the sounds here and favorites, which is also cool. Here are the favorite presets. This is nice. Yeah. But, I mean, we have it on the touch screen already, you know. So, okay, of course you then can say, I'll free this up, because since I have a dedicated button, why do I want to have it like on the menu bar? Like, and I always will throw it out then and use something that is not on the in the buttons. Now you've got to edit grid. So that's shift, of course, shift. Okay, so either double press or shift here, favorites. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so you either make a double press or like a double click or whatever, double press, or you hold shift to select the red ones. Okay, cool. Arrange pistol, main and track view. This is, I think this is something new. Track view, or maybe it was there before, but I never used this. Who knows? But cool to have this as well. Mic on. Oh yeah. Oh, the mic is on. Let's check the mic. Let's make an audio track right here, and should I take an instrument? No, I'm too lazy for that. Sorry. Okay, then let's record like a clip and my beautiful voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, that's cringy. I'm such a talented man, but it works. All right, let's listen to this to this horror in solo. I mean, it doesn't sound like exactly like a bad microphone. Let's pull up the channel so and see if we can do something about this. Capture the details quite nicely. I mean, for a built-in microphone, this is all right. You could definitely work with that. Like, you know, grab like an acoustic guitar. You know what? Just let's make a quick test with an acoustic guitar. Just interested. Because I believe that you know, an acoustic guitar sounds better than my divine voice. Yeah. So there was this button to delete track, right? What if we hold Shift and hit the clear track button? Are you sure you want to clear this track? Clear. Yay. Okay, so this is a cool one. I like that. I like that. Because otherwise I would, you know, go to the grid editor, which I also can use here. Okay, there's no grid here. And then I will hold, you know, push select all and then delete. And this basically makes it much faster. This is a cool one. This is really a cool one. Okay, now let me try and record something. hope I won't scare you away, all things synth guys. I do like guitars and acoustic instruments as well. All right, let's try. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm not gonna be overdubbing this, or should I? Did it overdub? No, it didn't. But okay. Let me make it slightly louder. Okay, the channel strip is compressing the hell out of it. I don't want to have that there. And there was this utility plugin I heard, if I can find it, because it's more and more plugins. Vintage effects, modulation, harmonics, EQ and filter maybe. If you know what it's called, let me know in the comments, please, because I kind of don't find it. Limiter. Oh, let's hit up the maximizer. I mean, do you hear that? It's a freaking small onboard microphone. And I think that the quality is more than usable. And if it isn't, you have like 2 auxiliary inputs on there, and you can connect your your condenser microphone or whatever you have there, your Neumann or your whatever, right? And then you have it as well, and you can connect them actually too. So if you're like a singer-songwriter, you want to sing and play guitar, straight into there. But again, even if you don't have that, I think this microphone is pretty usable. What do you think? Alright, Spirit Alarm, great, let's go. Can you pick it into your computer DAW? Yeah, you can like record simultaneously the computer with like 24 tracks, I think. So yeah, without copying your audio over SSD. Shift mixer to access inputs. Yeah, shift mixer to access inputs, and oh yeah, so you can adjust your inputs in here. Left and right. Ah, interesting. So you can adjust the left and right sides separately or what? Cool, and then you have your other inputs. Nice, nice, yeah. I'm slightly blown away by the whole set of these new features. Oh, by the way, I soloed out the beat and I didn't play it to the drums, and probably this will sound horrible together. Yeah, sounds like ass. I should have been playing with the drums, but all right. Now let's mute this for now. But the quality of the recording is, unlike my playing, is much better. And And the new Reverb Pro is so much better now too, says the Vapors. Yeah, I tend to agree. I'm not sure about like the sound quality and overall coloration of this, but with the amount of settings that is on there, I do think that this is a real step up. Yeah, definitely. You have to arm the track if it went off. Yeah, I know, but it didn't. Circle, I can make sure it's red by pressing, yeah, arm in track, of course, yeah. Sounds great, mate. Yeah, thanks, mate, thanks. Phantom power, but be careful to always keep it off until mic plugged in and turn off when, why is that? I mean, on your audio interface, you can have it on. Just not to suck up battery, right? Because it's needs more voltage. Would be an obvious reason. But yeah, until now, yeah, I'm excited, I must say. And I think we're pretty... how long are we online, actually? On an insert, on a send, because I just tried it on the inserts. The inserts are here on a send. Or you mean I should try this with the guitar? Sure, I can do that. Now I think they could do this plugin navigation slightly better because they're getting more and more plugins, and sometimes you just, you know, look and it's just too many. Let's try that mix balance. Wow. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Early reflections. Sound pretty good. Modulation as well. Let's adjust decay. I can also use a plus and minus if you are gonna go incremental as hell. Nice. Okay, I see. So there's breaking something. Okay, I'll think about things. What you think about the reverb sound? Let's compress it as well. So kind of gate your reverb sound as well, if you wish. You know that Phil Collins vibes. How do you like the reverb sound on the guitars, guys and girls? Yeah, this is very promising. Yeah, definitely a great sounding reverb, and you hear how the details come come through. And we're still using this little onboard microphone, and maybe I'm just expecting this because I have this Roland MV1 Verse Lab, which is kind of the take on, I guess, an MPC or whatnot. And the microphone on it's horrible. It's absolutely unusable, right? So I was expecting something like that, and I'm really surprised. So this one is also a biggie. I see using this all the time. Just maybe recording a song idea while you're like on your couch, right? Or in a park or whatever, wherever you are, and want to record a vocal or have a vocalist near you, right? And you just have this thing. So yeah, it makes you even more, even more independent and productive without an actual computer. So yeah, great one. I still didn't try the speakers, by the way. Let's try that. I'm not, don't know if you will hear that from my microphone, but I will unplug the outputs right now, so you don't hear what's coming from inside, and then let's turn on the speakers. Okay, is it like, or do I have, all right, so we have to turn it on, like here. Let's turn on and off. I'm not sure if you can set the volume for this, but first. You hear that? They aren't bad. They aren't bad at all. Let me check this with the drums. It got power. You can't see this, but the thing is the whole desk is vibrating on this low end. So despite the small size, yeah, you know what? I can live with that. Definitely, it's great. So yeah, I just tried the new Reverb Pro on the guitar track, and it's awesome, as you heard. And so the vapors, what you say, hopefully they addressed that on the internal. Yeah, I hope they addressed this issue. I hope it won't break, but yeah, I will not engage the phantom power without microphone. Submix, yeah, of course you can do it on submix. Nothing touches it. 417, great bass response too. Yeah, I like the bass response of the speakers. Regularly you won't expect too much of this bar, and I'm also positively surprised about this one. I really am. And again, I'm not paid for advertising or whatever. I just bought it myself. I drove like 100 miles to pick it up, and so until now, the negative thing for me was the setup routine, but it might have been me. On the other hand, I did the setup on the OnePlus and it went faster, but I did it eventually. Like, it didn't take that much time. Now, with this zone separations on the drums, it's a matter of taste, and exercise, I guess. So it bothers me when I'm playing on this like zoned pads, when I play with my double finger technique, which I really do a lot, because you can like hit two sounds simultaneously, obviously, or like a syncope right after another. So this is not cool. So I'll have to retrain and try to play with one finger, or I should be more careful and just play regular kits that are not separated in these zones, and then that's it. I'm not sure yet. Maybe it's just something I have to learn. Now, what I like again is that the buttons are not backlit, and yeah, by the way, on the older MPCs, the buttons are like hard plastic, right? Pretty firm, and these are rubbers. And if this is good quality rubbers, then they will hold on and won't get sticky or anything else. If they are cheaper ones, then you know. But from what I see right now, I think they're slightly gathering dust or your skin residue, almost as the pads, but not as bad. I am excited about this thing here, about the drum sequence and whatnot. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, step edit, note length, late step, automation, clip launch, roll launch, yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, I need to learn this. I'm obviously not. Yeah, Vapors. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna love it. Yeah, I think. So as of now, as of like to keep or not to keep, I'm pretty confident that I'm keeping this. A lot to learn, but you know what? I'm actually looking forward to learn this. I do like what I see here. I do like what you get here. Yeah, it's an expensive unit, right? But as of now, I tend to say that it is worth the money. No, I was also hoping that our prices in Europe would be slightly better because dollar is a bit cheaper right now, and as I saw that it's 1.6 or 1.7 K dollars in the US. I thought it's maybe like 1.5 or maybe 1.4 K in euro, but no, it's 1.6. So I think the MPC Live II was like 1.4, but okay. Yeah, so the vapor says that the material will break down and get sticky, and the bottom paint will wear off quick. Use a bit of denatured alcohol to clean once that happens. Yeah, of course. Obviously, like isopropanol or something like this. Yeah. But you know what? They send me this beautiful cloth. Let's try this out. It's like this micro thing. Yeah, it gets the job done. Okay. Not entirely, but okay. Do this. It's nice to have it. Why not? Looks neat. All right. What else do we have? Do you guys, by the way, have any questions until now? Something you want to know? Something you want to show me? Something you want me to show you? If so, then tell me, please. Oh, we're almost 2 hours online now. Wow. Might be wrapping up soon. Let's see if I didn't show everything. Well, you had some more functions with the Q-links, I think. But yeah, I won't dive into that because I didn't read that much about that. So the clear track is a cool thing. I like this, definitely, yeah. 16 level and to key group, yeah, of course. What if we switch to our, is this the audio channel? Is this still a guitar channel, is it? No? Where did I record the guitar then? Or did I just somehow deleted this? I could have. Or did I record it in here? No. Okay. I somehow deleted my audio take. This is weird. Okay. What if I hit sample edit? Oh, there it is. Can I chop this? Can I normalize this from here? Okay, so at least it kept the sample. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, well, I won't be chopping this. This is too quiet. Maybe I can adjust the input gain of the microphone so it gets louder. But even on this, I think that the noise, signal to noise ratio was pretty good. As soon as I hit up the maximizer and a compressor and an EQ, it didn't add any noise or something. Yeah. So yeah, it was less expensive, the Voice Live 2, and it was also less powerful. I totally get that. And we have inflation and whatnot, but you also get more stuff for the money, definitely. Yeah. Thank you, guys, for joining. If there are no more questions or no more things you want me to show you, I think we are gonna call it a stream, right? So again, I have to say that I don't have, but I say this: hit like and subscribe if you liked what you saw, and if you have ordered or already bought your new MPC Live 3, and congratulations. I'm guessing you'll be happy with it. And if not, I can say that I can recommend this. If you can afford this, go ahead. Yeah. So I think I'm definitely giving it. Slightly different than the older versions, but a lot of things they made make real sense. Yeah, I think they convinced me. Yeah, Akai got me again. All right, so anyway, guys and girls, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time in the next stream. Bye bye.